Jill, tell me about your most memorable guest. Who was it?
There would be no invisible children.
She was nominated for the prestigious Daily Points of Light Award this year by Nelson Mandela's grandson.
Kathy is the original energy source from the Big Bang that we just haven't discovered yet.
The ones that really stick with me the most are the ones that make me think about how important it is to live big all the time.
We need solutions. We need inspiration. We need your spark.
She's a powerhouse, as described by Christiane Amanpour.
She's one of my favorite people in the world. She is the personification of forward motion.
Her name is Kathy Eldon.
Kathy Eldon joining us on American Design. Thank you so much.
Kathy Eldon joins us from New York. Kathy, thank you so much for your time this morning.
I'm Jack Turtletail, and this is my Nana.
Well, I feel like Ellen DeGeneres now.
And we're going to be talking about everything Kathy.
The pain over the loss of her son put Kathy Eldon on a journey to rediscover joy.
On July 12, 1993, Dan and other journalists raced to the site of the bombing. And when they arrived there, the survivors were so enraged by what had happened that they killed, stoned, and beat the journalists to death. At that point, Dan was 22. You don't want to stay in that space for 20 years that you're a grieving parent or a grieving person. You're going to tell them to be disruptive, be troublemakers, have a vision. When you get knocked down, you stand up.
Kathy and her daughter are proof that with every ending, a new chapter begins.
If Somalia was going to change, and if the world was going to change, then I had to change first.
His mother has compiled an extraordinary book, which is called The Journey is the Destination.
Right after Dan was killed, I realized I had to transform that horror into something that had purpose and value. And immediately we got very involved in Journalists at Risk. And then in 1998, we created a foundation called Creative Visions, dedicated to what we call creative activism, which is a belief that everybody has a creative spark within that can be used not only for yourself, but also for others. And we now have 200 projects around the world.
So let's look at this book for a second. You wrote a memoir about some of your experiences in the heart of life.
The book is not just about trying to rebuild her life after her son's death. It's a full and very frank description, and often X-rated.
Your story has already affected so many, and as I understand it, it's going to be produced as a film, in part by Nelson Mandela's grandson.
We got such a huge response from the show that you taped with me. It was so overwhelming.
You are a journalist, TV producer, movies.
Every day is magic. It really is. It's exciting. And it's not every day is easy because you have to figure out ways to fund things. I'm never bored, not for a minute. And I get to continue being a curious soul. And I want to live fully. I want to be healthy so that I can keep on this mad adventure of my life for as long as possible.